The man was dealing the cards when, in the next second, Jotaro abruptly bent the man's fingers backward. It turned out that Darby had been cheating while dealing, surreptitiously dealing the second card to himself. An ordinary person would never have been able to tell with the naked eye. To prevent Darby from cheating again, Jotaro had a child from afar take over dealing for Darby. Seeing this, Darby decided to get serious. Soon, the game began again, with both sides receiving 5 hand cards. After looking at his cards, Darby decided to replace 2 of them, while Jotaro opted to replace 3. The final bet was raised to 3 chips. Then, both sides revealed their hands. Jotaro's hand contained a pair of 8s and a pair of 9s, but Darby easily secured victory. In just the first round, Jotaro had lost half of his soul. The boy had just stepped into the room, and Darby was dealt an excellent hand. But to his surprise, Jotaro didn't even look at his cards. Darby instantly flew into a rage, feeling that Jotaro was looking down on him. Yet Jotaro paid no mind. He still had no intention of looking at his cards. Instead, he bet his companion's soul as well. Then, Darby requested a card change. After the change, Darby's hand became even stronger. It turned out the boy was one of Darby's lackeys. Not only that, but everyone around them was under Darby's command. Following Darby's instructions, the boy dealt Jotaro 5 terrible cards. Convinced he would win, Darby pushed all his chips into the pot. Without hesitation, Jotaro called the bet. Then, catching everyone off guard, he lit a cigarette in his mouth. At that moment, Darby was astonished. He couldn't understand why Jotaro was so confident. Even if Jotaro had incredibly fast hands, it would be impossible to swap all 5 cards at once. Darby grew increasingly nervous. His hand was 4 of a kind, kings. The only hands that could beat it were 3 specific poker hands. As Darby hesitated, a glass of drink suddenly appeared in Jotaro's hand. Darby was terrified by this sight. He began to doubt whether Jotaro had swapped his cards or not. Jotaro aggressively urged him to act, though Darby intended to call. Fear rendered him speechless. In just 2 seconds, Darby seemed to age 10 years. Even breathing became difficult for him. In the end, he passed out from terror. After seeing Darby's hand, Jotaro's companion checked Jotaro's cards, and was too stunned to speak.